Well, hello, hello. Welcome to Enrich Lives. I'm Brother Charles, your host, and it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And by the way, if this is your special day, if this is the day that you came upon the planet, I just want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Welcome to Enrich Lives. Well, you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right, you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. Today we have another fantastic topic that we're going to be discussing, and that, my friends, is judging. Is judging, and of course, the scripture that we're going to be using will come out of Matthew, the seventh chapter, first and the second verse. Matthew, the seventh chapter, the first and the second verse, and it deals with judging. It deals with judging. Jesus says, "Judge not." Judge not that you won't be judged. Be careful how you judge things, my friend. Be careful. When we judge, we bring an opinion about something, whether it's good or bad. We put it in a category, and so we judge that thing. Be careful how you judge things, my friend. Be careful because what you judge comes back to you. How you see things, how you judge things. Come back. Whether good or bad, they will come back to you. So be careful how you judge things. Be careful. Make sure that you got the right information because sometimes you can have the wrong information and you and reach the judgment about something and you have judged it wrong. And you've been wrong. So, I messed up. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So be careful how we judge. See, when people bring you information about somebody else, don't take that and carry it somewhere else. If somebody tell you that this person is a bad person, don't get caught up in that, my friend, because until you know for yourself that he or she is a bad person, don't go and judge them. Be careful how we judge people. I know many times we've been told that people were bad and everything and found out that they weren't. You've been around people, you thought that they were the worst thing. You've heard people talk about how bad, and then you got to know, say, they're not that bad. I didn't see anything wrong with them. See, when we judge things. Now, appearances, things seem to look like one thing or another, like as if to say, this is the way it looks. When it comes to judging things, we judge things. Okay, and this is a funny situation because a lady came with us. She said, "Hey, when you gonna have your baby?" And the lady said, "I'm not pregnant." Oh, and then, okay, so you jumped to a conclusion, but you judged it. We thought she was pregnant, but the lady wasn't pregnant. Be careful. Appearances can be deceiving. You understand? Appearance. So be careful how we judge things. You can't judge a book by the cover. That's a very true saying. That's a very true saying. We can't judge people by the way they look. That's another very true saying. They might look like they don't know and be just as smart as they can be. Why? Because you judge them by the way they look. Have a good head of them, but according to the way they look, don't look like they know anything and be some of the most smartest people there. But see, you got to be careful when you start judging people, my friend, because what you do is going to come back to you. How you judge? Oh, I was wrong. Anybody that will not apologize for his or her actions, that, my friend, is a dangerous person. You don't want to be around people that won't say that I was wrong. And see, and there are people that have made mistakes and they have made wrong judgments, and they were big enough to say that I was wrong. And then there are some that will not admit that they were wrong. Pride will not let you admit when you're wrong, my friend. It will not let you do that. So be careful how we judge people and say things about them. What you judge, when you judge something, be sure you've got all your facts together. Because when you judge something, you say, in other words, this is not meeting the criteria that we set. It's not good enough. I've been in restaurants and you see the food was bad. Well, maybe the food was bad, but maybe the head cook was out. Okay, so but we rush to a judgment. You have to be careful whenever you do that. Whenever you rush to judgment, you have to be careful on how you do things, my friend. Uh, we've seen situations where people would make judgments about individuals. I know of an incident where the policemen, they stopped this man and they asked him a question. He wouldn't say anything, and so they started beating him, and they beat him. Found out that the man was deaf. He couldn't talk. He couldn't talk. And say, be careful when you jump to conclusions, my friend. You have to be careful on things like that. So when we make judgments about anything, we make sure that we know what we're talking about. You don't do it. We judge football games. We judge all types of events. We go to churches. We judge how the choir sing, how the preacher preach. It's always something to judge. We judge how the officials call a ball game. They didn't do it the way we thought they should do it. We judge these things, my friend. So you and I have to be careful how we judge things. Be careful. Because Jesus is saying that what you put out is going to come back to you. So make sure that you don't just jump up and just carry the wrong information down the street. When you judge people, be careful. Be careful, my friend. I've seen people hate people just because of their particular nationalities and ethnic backgrounds, which is wrong. People ain't done a thing in the world to you, but you hate them because what you've been trained to hate people like that. We've seen that happen. I've seen that happen in so many places. It takes place, my friend. And any individual that comes in and tries to tell you to hate a particular different person because of their ethnic background, you don't need to follow that person. I don't care who it is. You don't need to follow that person. That's not the person you want to be following. That's not the person you want to take any advice from, because a blind person can't lead anybody. They can't see. When I say see, I mean seeing from within. So you and I have to be careful how we judge people, how we say things about people, because somebody would say the same thing about you. And be careful when you say things about people. Make sure that you're what? Telling the truth, my friend. Because what? If you're not, then that's going to be on you. That's going to be on you. And so we have opinions of people saying that, oh, these people are bad. This party is wrong. That party is wrong. All the Republicans are bad. All the Democrats are bad. All these people are bad. You can't. That's not a factual statement. You can't prove that, my friend, under any circumstances. You can't prove that. You can't say that all people are dumb or don't know anything. You can't say that. You can't do that, because you're rushing to a conclusion, and when you rush to a conclusion because of a judgment, and it turns out to be wrong, it comes back to you. It comes back to you. So you and I have to be careful how we judge them, how we judge people, how we judge events, how we judge things. I made a lot of judgment calls on things that I didn't even know what I was talking about, the bat in the moon, okay? But it was my little opinion of that, and I made the call. Oh, that's wrong, that's wrong. But when you understand why something is done, you won't be so quick to judge it. You see, and this is where we have to really understand the essence of judging people, places, or things. Until we understand what is actually taking place, you don't want to judge that. You want to leave that alone, because when you understand how something is done, you will not be able to you won't make a false judgment about it. But if you don't understand how it's done, then you, my friend, will make a false judgment about it. You can say something false about a person. It's not true. It's not true. It never ceases to amaze me how quick we want to demonize certain people for their choices. And we're saying that they're wrong. They're going to go to hell because we are right and they're wrong. My friend, whenever you do that, you're putting yourself in a serious category of being shown up wrong. Because you contradict everything that the great teachers were teaching you. You contradict that by your actions. By your actions. So we have to be careful how we judge people and do things, how we say things. So when I say something is bad, you better make sure you know what you're talking about. And what's bad to me might not be bad to you. So really, I don't have the right to be judging that. Especially trying to sway you to think the way that I think. We have to be careful in our judging. So let's take the time to sit out and consider before we say anything rash about anybody or any place or anything. Let's stop and think about that before we do some rash statements, and stop judging people and try to understand people instead of judging them. You and I would be better off. The world would be a better place. Why? Because we are doing as Jesus said, Yeshua, judge not. Therefore, you won't be judged. Very interesting, isn't it? That we don't judge, but that we observe. And when you observe, you're not judging, you're just observing. I find that very interesting. I find that very interesting. You and I have the ability to be observers and not judges. Until next time, this is Brother Charles with Enriched Lives. May you be blessed in your going in and in your coming out, and in your receiving and in your giving. May good things forever be in your presence, and may love and peace never leave you or your environment. Until next time, you be blessed.